The massive crystal cleanup is happening real soon here. Not exactly by choice. If I don't pop open my crystals soon, Kabam's gonna pop them open for me. But before I get to that, you see how certain crystals, they have the drop rates displayed here? And newcomers to the game might not be aware of this, but Kabam didn't always show the drop rates for crystals. As a matter of fact, they show the drop rates of very few, if any, crystals. So what I did in the past is I would open up groups of crystals just to get a sense for, what the rewards actually were. Now, certain crystals we still don't have the drop rates for, and these daily crystals are one of them, the Thronebreaker one specifically that I'm going to be opening up today. And I'm going to open up 100 of these just to get a feel for, what a player could expect when opening up 100. It's not going to be perfect because, randomness and all that. But before I do that, really quickly, I just want to show my catalyst inventory, because you're going to see certain crystals I'm close to forming a catalyst, and I don't want to count that as a full pull of a catalyst if if really it's just some fragments. Like the tier 5 basic here, I'm close to forming a tier 5 basic. So if I pull 9,000 fragments, it'll look like a full one, but it won't be a full one. Same thing with the tier 2 alpha. I'm close in the tier 2 alpha, so show those real quick. Okay, I just want to quickly reference this stuff just so I have something to go back to. The tier 5 class catalyst, I'm not really close to forming one here, so I don't expect that to be an issue. And then I don't know if tier 4 will also be counted, but here's the tier 4. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and pop open 100 of these crystals. And I wanted to keep these separate from the mass crystal opening, just so that people have something easy to look to when they're trying to get a feel for how good these crystals actually are. Yeah, you can see that. Look at that. I'm already forming a whole bunch of catalysts. Okay. Are these tier 5? Whoa, dude, that's awesome. 4,500. That's 10%. Wow, okay. Really good. Interesting. I didn't think it was going to be that much right off the bat, so that's cool. Yeah, look at that, man. I'm forming a whole bunch more catalysts. A lot of tier 4s, tier 2 alpha. Okay, all right. Let's keep popping these things open. And I'm undecided whether or not I'm going to pop open the other 64 during the mass opening, or if I need to, save these crystals for, future just resource management reasons. But I figured I'd pop open at least 100 now and just have it as an easy access thing to reference for players who are curious what's actually inside these crystals. All right, still pulling a bunch more tier 5 basics, so that's cool. A lot of tier 2 alphas. What's it called, man? The tier 5 basic, when I first saw, tier 5 class catalyst here, when I first saw this, man, I thought I was going to be pulling a lot more tier 5 class catalyst. That must be a really rare pull, because I think that's the only one I've gotten so far. It's good that it's mutant, because mutant is a class type where I have so many champs that I want to rank up. But I don't think I've actually gotten any other class types. So, all right, I'm at 70 here. And I'm actually just going to rapid fire pop open the last 30. And then we'll kind of scan. Dude, forming so many catalysts here. All right, let's see. I didn't look at my overflow, but we can kind of figure out what's in the overflow just by seeing the expiration on certain things. Okay, so a bunch more catalysts. All right, let's see what this actually gave me. So this might have been the only tier 5 class catalyst here. 10% of a mutant. We'll see as we go on. I'm close to forming another tier 5 basic here. So this is basically one, because I had like 36,000 fragments, and now I'm up to 41,000. That's essentially a tier 5 basic, just in the fragments alone. Let's see. Okay, so we do have a tier 5 basic there. The units also. I saw the units in the first 10, and I didn't get any additional units. Wow, that is a lot of tier 4 basics. I did not expect to get that many tier 4 basics. All right, some class catalysts. We've got 12 of the tier 2 alphas, which is great. We've got 2 5-star crystals worth some more tier 2 alpha. This is a little bit under 1 in terms of the fragments for it, but wow, just the amount of tier 4 basics. So I got 20 tier 4 basics in total. So I don't know if it's a 20% drop rate out of these crystals for tier 4 basics, but it sure feels like it with the amount that I pulled here at least. In terms of class catalysts, some of these were formed, but I did end up getting some additional class catalysts here. Let's actually take a look. I'm going to analyze the results. Just looking at my own inventory real quick again. All right, I've tallied everything up. I looked at all the fragments from my inventory here, along with the catalysts that I have in the overflow that also have 29 days of expiration on them. And here is the totals that I've come up with. Units, 40. 6-star shards, 0. 5-star shards, 20,000. Tier 5 class catalyst, 0.1 or 10%, however you want to think about it. The Tier 5 Basic, 1.1. Tier 2 Alpha, 11.75. Tier 4 Basic, 20. And Tier 4 Class Catalyst, 13. I believe that the Tier 4 Class Catalysts all come in, 18,000 fragment increments, because as you can see, the class type, how they broke down, that's where I ended up for all of those. So that's about what you can expect from 100 daily Thronebreaker crystals. Of course, this is going to vary from person to person just because it all is random. And this is one of the reasons why I said back when I was talking about Tier 2 Alpha that these crystals might be a good source of Tier 2 Alpha, but because it is random in nature, I could end up with getting more Tier 5 Basic than I'm ready to handle. So it is, again, why I wanted to wait on opening up these types of crystals until I knew I could manage things properly, which right now I have a lot of 5-star champions that I want to rank up actually for, Alliance quest purposes with iBomb. Actually, I just took up some 5-stars, but I also still have Odin and a few others that I want to rank up that I've just been waiting for the opportunity to. So a lot of these Tier 2 Alpha, I already have a purpose in mind for. But yeah, that's the results. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this type of breakdown. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.